Hey guys, EdogPlays here, bringing you guys another video. So today, we're hopping back into Merge Planes for another episode. Obviously, we're going to keep playing this game. You guys are showing so much support, it is ridiculous. But we've earned $115,000 billion since we've been away. Obviously, every episode, we're going to be getting more and more offline earnings. But it's great to see that we're still climbing rapidly. Like, I believe last episode, we had 110. So we're going up a decent amount each time. So once we triple it, it's about a $15,000 billion increase, because obviously almost every single time we're going to be trying to triple it for 5 gems. No, we don't want the membership. So let's go ahead and take a look. Well, first of all, how much money we got? 346,000. We can't even buy a level 24 plane. So we are going to watch an ad for 23. And I know we're close to getting a better plane. I know we're close to merging quite a few planes. So, depending if I can buy the last plane that we need, I might. If not, then I'm going to put all the money towards our currency exchange, because I've been talking about that a little bit lately, and I think it's a really, really good idea that we're putting a decent amount of money towards that, because obviously it's going to start paying off so much in the long run. As soon as we get a couple more upgrades, it's going to be ridiculously expensive, so kind of putting as much towards it as we can currently. So let's merge that. We got another 24, we got another 25, we got another 26, so we have another 27 level plane. All we need is another level 27, and and we got a level 30 plane. So that is ridiculous. 27 planes are super expensive. So 400 gems. Getting a level 600 plane isn't the hardest, but it's definitely not going to be the easiest. It's actually fairly hard, honestly. That's going to cost us a ton of money if we ever need to purchase that. Well, we probably will end up purchasing it, but let's go ahead and put all our money towards that. That's going to give us another 30. We're at $142,000 million. This has honestly been such a good idea. We're getting so much of this exchange, it's ridiculous. We're almost at 220,000. A little bit over halfway. We basically need 100,000 million more. Sorry, not 100,000. We need 40,000 million more, which we just bought like 30,000. So if we come on next episode, we might be able to afford it if we dump all of our money into the currency exchange. That's pretty good. I mean, we're getting airline earnings increased to 225%. So after a little while, we're going to be getting the amount of money that we put into it. We're going to be getting that back, because obviously we're increasing our earnings per plane. So that's going to be super helpful. Let's take a look how much money we've earned total now. 6,342 trillion, and we're ranked 119. So we're not really moving, which is disappointing. We're kind of falling back. I want to see what the guy in 100th place has. Still about 11,600 trillion. So we are quite a ways away from that still. Yeah, we might need to start playing more offline, guys. I'm really sorry. I don't know if you guys really care or not. I've kind of tried to keep all my series mostly trying to record as much as possible. Obviously, if I couldn't, then I won't. But like, we're falling behind, and that's not something I want to do. I really need to keep playing more, and I think I need to play a little bit more offline, especially when tournaments come. I think that's going to be a big thing, is I have to play offline. As soon as the tournament goes live, I'm going to be playing it. I think that's kind of the best thing that we're going to have to do here, so we can always get a really good start, because it seems like if you don't get a good start, it's sometimes really hard to kind of pull back and try to catch up with everybody else when they've already been playing sometimes for 12 hours before I've even got the chance, depending on what time obviously it comes out. But last tournament I had school, and then I had work, and I didn't get home till super late, so had a little bit of a rough start, but you know, it's okay. We're good. What are we gonna? So we already spent our money. We need to keep on getting as many level 23 planes as possible. It is actually fairly cheap to buy a level 23 plane. It's like 91,000 billion more to buy level 24 than to buy 2 level 23s. Obviously, it's probably going to be more around 50,000 billion difference, but that's quite a big difference, honestly. Because we purchased so many level 24s before, you know, they keep on jacking up the price. Every plane is 50% off. We did buy that one. The next one is going to be 55% off. So that's a little bit of a smaller increase. But obviously, I mean, another 5% off, that is still a lot of money. I mean, if that's $100,000 billion car or plane, sorry, that's $5,000 billion off that we can put towards something else. Obviously, that is a pretty small increase compared to we have currently, what's our best airline earnings one? We have airline earnings increased to 160, so it's went up 55%. Sorry, no, 65%. That is ridiculous. That's a huge increase. 65%. I mean, there's nothing to really argue about that. That's a big increase. Obviously, I mean, planes, percentage of a plane off is going to be better than kind of what we're earning per plane. Because, I mean, these planes are just ridiculously expensive now that anything we can get off is definitely going to start helping. As soon as you buy a couple planes and you save that $5,000 billion, that's going to start adding up for you to get another plane with all the money that you've saved. But, obviously, you have to dump a ton of money into it to receive that. You have to buy these currency exchange to afford the upgrades, but thing is, you can do it kind of one of two ways. You can either buy it really quickly, buy the upgrades really quickly and spend a ton of money, or you could kind of wait a little bit, don't get the upgrades as often, and technically save a little bit of money. Because, I mean, $130,000 billion, $135,000 billion that we got today is not going to be worth as much to me as in a week. In a week, we might be getting $900,000 billion. Now, obviously, when I have, let's say I have $900,000 billion, I just got that from offline income. A week ago, I was earning $100,000 billion for offline income. This plane pops up, it's $100,000 billion that I want to buy. If I got 900,000 from offline earnings today, that's gonna, obviously I'll probably end up buying it. That's not a bunch of money we're putting towards. We're still gonna have $800,000 billion to put towards other things. But a week ago, if I were to buy that, I'm spending all of my money on that. Everything I have, obviously you're gonna get it back and you're gonna make money off of the upgrades. But you can kind of do it two ways. You can wait a little bit longer and technically save money, or wait till your money isn't worth as much, or you can buy it right away and get the upgrade for pretty expensive. So I've kind of went for the more expensive way, but at the same time, it's like I don't really want to be spending a ton of money. Like, I could have bought 2 level 23 planes roughly. So that means I would have had another 24 to buy that I would have had. But I mean, that would have done a bit, obviously, don't get me wrong, but it wouldn't have done as much as we just bought like 30,000 million currency exchange, which is ridiculous. That's a ton of money, guys. That is crazy. I mean, that's going to definitely start helping us as soon as we can get that upgrade, because that increase on per earnings per plane is going to be ridiculously good. I mean, we're going up another 65%, which is a ton of money. It's ridiculous. These upgrades are really good, but they're super expensive if you buy them as soon as possible. So kind of got to balance it out there. There's a couple ways you can do it. Yeah, so we can afford a level 19 plane, which isn't even going to be worth it. Usually I'll just keep putting my money towards a currency exchange. I'll keep going like this. I mean, right now it's not really worth a lot. We're not really putting that much money towards it, but I mean, every little bit helps, right? How much money is it? So $10,000 is one currency exchange. So if we go max, that's 34,478 million. And obviously every time we hit max, we're just going to be getting more and more, because obviously we're getting more and more money per second. So this is, yeah, so we're getting a little bit. I mean, we're not really getting a ton. We're not really getting a ton of offline or currency exchange from this, because obviously that's not a ton of money we're putting towards it. When we came on, we bought 35,000. We put so much money towards it. It's ridiculous. One thing I am super happy about, though, is that the currency exchange does not go up. So it's been 10,000 coins since the very beginning. If that would start to go up with every token you bought or something, it went up like even one, that's gonna start getting ridiculously expensive once you buy a bunch of them, which obviously we have to do to be able to get those upgrades. So I am really happy that that doesn't happen, that it doesn't go up with every one you buy, or else that would just be absolutely ridiculous, and we wouldn't be able to really afford anything, which would obviously be a super bad thing. We're now earning $21,728 million per second, which is a decent amount. I mean, I'm not really going to complain about that. Obviously, it probably could be a little bit better, but I guess it's whatever. If we go here, these must be the ones that we haven't earned yet, and it won't show us until we reach top 100 in the central airport, which kind of sucks. I wish we can kind of see what those ones, probably top 10, top 5, top 3, top 1, things like that are probably what that is. Yeah, guys, so my goal from going on now is going to be trying to play a little bit more offline, so we can try to get in that rank 100 as soon as possible, because obviously I want to get there really badly. I'm assuming you guys want to too, so I'm gonna put in the extra effort, play a little bit offline. Hopefully you guys are okay with that. If you are, please go ahead and leave a comment down below letting me know if you guys want me to play offline or not. I'll see you guys in the next episode. If you are new around here, please go ahead and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.